Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Yakahakodas, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Out here once again to prophesy the downfall of this place called America, to let you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans know who you are according to the Bible, and that let these other nations know who they are, and what their judgment is to come. And that's all we're here to do, man. That's it. And let me get these scriptures. Yep. Start out with let's start at Proverbs 1. Wisdom cries out. Come on, baby. Yeah, this is Proverbs chapter 1. I'm going to start at 20. It reads, Wisdom crieth out. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. In the openings of the gates in the city, she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? That's right. And there's a question mark on that. How long will you love simplicity? You know, that's what Jake is. He's all into simplicity, all into simple shit. You know what I'm saying? Jake all into all these different podcasts, you know, and all this other dumbass shit, trying to be a rapper, you know what I'm saying? You know, trying to be a YN, instead of coming back to the Lord while the doors of mercy is still open, man. They caught up in all this simple shit, man. Trying to have the best looking cars, you know what I'm saying? Doing all this so crazy shit, man. Living a reckless life, you know, into simple shit, man. Trying to be the best friend to the so-called white man, other than coming back to the knowledge and understanding of the Lord and Savior, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, man. And it says, How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. That's right. Because you're going to have your fool, your scoffers, your scorners saying shit, talking about things they don't understand, you know what I'm saying? And then those are the things these people enjoy, they have fun in, they go home, they laugh, they put up TikTok videos, scoffing and scorning the men of the Lord that's on the highways and byways doing this work, trying to seal the elect so we can get the fuck up out of here. But these people out here, they simple as all day. They can't wait to make these old stupid ass TikTok videos talking about the prophets, talking about the men of the Lord. Man, we can't wait to that day when the Lord, you know, shut all doors of mercy off and let all hell break loose out here, man. Because these people are fucking simple as all day, man. They don't understand what time we're in. They don't understand the prophecies in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They go to church, they don't get no understanding. But they think they know, but they don't know. You know, there was a show when they were asking some people, you know, name 5 books in the Bible, man. I don't know, I think it was 3 or 5. I'm not for sure the number. These people couldn't even name 3 books of the Bible, man. 3 or 5 books of the Bible, man. You know, that just tells you people are not into the scriptures, man. They're not reading the scriptures, man. They're in other things, man. Making TikTok videos, twerking, you know, doing all this old shit that's not even delighted. The Lord doesn't see any delight in, man. So when the Lord returns and you find you in this old goofy ass lifestyle, he's going to destroy you, especially you women, man. These women got it bad out here on TikTok because you got a lot of simps out here. That's another thing. Jake is into simping, man. And you got a lot of women that's putting up all these provocative photos of themselves or shaking their ass on a TikTok video or whatever platform she's on, and you get these men drooling all over this woman, man. You know, telling her she's the best thing on earth. He drink her bath water. Like, y'all, you niggas are stupid, man. But that's the nature of the so-called that's the nature of the people that are out today, man. They stuck up stupid, man. And it reads, She crieth in the chief place of concourse. I mean, like, slacking to about how long will you simple ones will you love simplicity? You know what I'm saying? And scorners delight in their scorning. And fools hate knowledge. It reads, Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. Hold on, man. This spirit is kind of picking up. You know? And it says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. That's right. And that's what you see on the highways and byways. Men slacking. Yeah, this kind of. And that's what you see, men on the highways and byways doing the work of the Lord to try to warn you people about the things, the dangers that's getting ready to come upon the earth, man. We're trying to tell you that all hell is getting ready to break loose. You know, that your enemy is gearing up. He's sharpening his sword. You know what I'm saying? This is the word of the Lord. He's making it known to you, man. All these things, who you are according to the Bible, who your enemy is according to the Bible, so on and so forth. But Jake don't want to take heed to those, man. Jake preferred to live a lifestyle of wickedness, man, of not knowing who his father, his true power is, man. He's out here uncovered, you know what I'm saying? So when all hell breaks loose, he's gonna be a total mess, man. He's not gonna know what's happening. He's not gonna have no understanding of the situation where he's involved in, man. The shit that's going down. So when that day come, man, we only out here to warn you, so-called blacks, like you don't break the man. To let you know that all hell is getting ready to break loose soon, man. Rather you hear it for better, you know. And it reads, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded it. And that's right. So a lot of people haven't regarded this truth, man. They haven't hearkened unto the words of the Lord. They look at this as a way of getting their jokes and their fun, something like that. It's they don't want no parts of it, especially our people, you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You're the main culprit of, disrespecting this word and disrespecting Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. Because ultimately, you're not rejecting the word. You're rejecting the word, but you're not rejecting us. You're rejecting the Most High, man. Because you look at it like you're talking to us, like you're coming against us, or you got one up on us. But ultimately, man, you are slacking, man. This wind, I don't want it to take it. This wind get crazy sometimes. Ultimately, you rejecting the Most High, man. So you doomed for destruction, man. You rejecting the one that made all things, man. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you deserve what you get, man. And it reads, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called you, you have refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded it. But ye have set a knot at my counsel, and would none of my reproof. That's right. So Jake don't want to get right. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to change his ways, get right with the Lord. Stop doing all the wicked shit that he's doing on the earth, man. Eating pork, shrimp. He don't want to come back to it. He don't want to grow a beard. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to live in be civil. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do any of those things, man, because there's laws and things for the Israelites on how we supposed to act, how we supposed to carry ourselves in things of that nature, man. But Jake, he's all wild. He's drunk off this Babylonian juice. He won't come back. He's totally rebellious to the Most High. So it's only one thing left for Jake to get done for him, is that's to be destroyed, man. And that's it, hands down. He's going to be destroyed, And but ye have set a knot at my counsel, and when none of my reproof, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. Yo. So that's what's going to happen, man. And who's going to be laughing at you? It's going to be the men that's out here right now, the one you're mocking right now, the one you calling stupid, dumb, and so on and so forth. So when that day comes, the Lord is going to laugh at your calamity, man. When you're going through shit, when your kid is starving, when you ain't got nothing to eat, when you can't make the ends meet, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord is going to laugh at your calamity in those days, man. He's not going to protect you. You're not going to have the hands over you to protect you from all the shit that's getting ready to come upon the earth, man. So, laughing at us is, it's all fun and dandy now. But at the end of the day, man, we're going to get the last and loudest laugh, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, do what you do, man. Do you. You know what I'm saying? Because all we're doing is throwing out a life preserver to whoever grab it and take hold of it and reel in it and get reeled in by this word, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, all that means is this is not for you if you don't gravitate to the Lord's word, man. And his word is coming out through his men that's on the highways and byways doing this work, man. So if you don't gravitate to it, you don't feel like this is for you, that's fine and dandy. It's no sweat off our backs. We're going to continue to do the work of the Lord, regardless, whether they hear or forbear. You know what I'm saying? We're going to continue to do the work, Lord willing, because we're going to wash that blood off our hands. We don't want none of that smoke the Lord's going to bring down on here on Babylon the Great when that day comes, man, the day of great judgment, man. We don't want any of that. That's why we out here now, putting our bodies as a living sacrifice, man, for the Lord, man. Right now, we doing this because we don't want it. We don't want any of the smoke that's getting ready to come down here, man. The Lord is getting ready to bring that fire, man. We don't want any of that, man. We praying that we don't have to partake in that nuclear blast that's going to come on Babylon the Great. Because that's what's getting ready to happen to America. She's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, and what manner of person are you to be in all holy conversation, man? In that time, when those things are, you know, when that you know that's going to come. You know, are you going to be some fucking dickhead walking around, you know, playing games, or are you going to be a man that's going to, you know, you're going to man up and soldier up and come and get right with the Lord, man, and do the work of the Lord. That's coming out here and proclaiming the name and speak and telling the people who they are and chanting down Babylon the Great, man. You know, or let's see. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes. When your fear comes after desolation. Man, it's treacherous sometimes. It says, I will go over this again. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when stress and anguish come upon you, then shall they cry upon me, but I will not answer. That's right. So that's when that day comes, when people are going to be crying to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Jesus and all these names, because you didn't get right with the Lord when the doors of mercy was open. So you ain't going to know the true name of the Lord. You're going to be trying to figure out the name. You're going to be running to these corners, looking for these men that was on the highways and byways doing the work, you know, trying to warn you that these days were going to come. We prophesying the downfall. We prophesying these things that's getting ready to come. We telling you before they happen. But a lot of people are not going to take heed to that. They're going to keep walking. They're going to pass right on by their life preserver. And then that day come, it's going to be too late, man. When the Lord would snatch the doors of mercy off this place, man, when the Lord closed the doors of mercy, it's going to be too late for you guys to get right with the Lord, man. Because the Lord is, he already warned you once. He already warned you with his prophets. So there's going to be no second, another one. You know, all hell's just going to break loose then. You know, these people don't understand, man. And it says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. That's right. And then, like it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. And once you start fearing the Lord, you understand what the Lord, all the things the Lord is doing, where he plays both sides. The Lord plays, you know what I'm saying? When you know the Lord plays, he has a balance. You know what I'm saying? When you find out Satan is working for the Lord, when you find out evil and good the Lord is in control of, hey, then you better start fearing. See, because right now people think the Lord is all good. People think the devil is some separate, got his own separate fortress or whatever you call it, or some division up there. Like the devil got his own thing, but he's fighting against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like they going at it. You know what I'm saying? Like he got that kind of power. No, man. Satan works for the Lord. He goes roaming about. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to do a mission, whatever the mission the Lord put him on, man. Whatever the Lord tell him to do, he's going to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, hey, that's even good, wicked or righteous. You know what I'm saying? So there's two sides the Lord, you know, controls, man. And a lot of people don't understand that because they too caught up in this false doctrine that they get in these churches when they telling you that the devil The devil is some Satan is some man. The Lord is fighting every day, and they don't know, man. These people don't understand, man. Satan's counterpart is the one that's, Esau, the so-called white man. But you tell them that, they'll think you fucking, crazy or something like that. Satan works for the Most High, and he does the bidding on the left hand of the Heavenly Father. That's it. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. That's right. They were none of my counsel. They were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of their own. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way. That's right. So you're gonna have to basically figure out how to get out of this mess for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do this on your own without the protection of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. And that's gonna be fucking, and nobody's gonna be able to withstand that day. You know what I'm saying? No one is gonna be able to stand that day, man. It's gonna be a total day of chaos. A total day of chaos. You ain't gonna get no rest. It's gonna be one event after another. Every time you turn around, there's gonna be another situation going down. Right when you think this is over with, something else is gonna happen even more. So we're here, and it's only a matter of time for all these things to kick off, man. And we're only out here to warn you, that's it. We're not forcing nobody to believe what we're saying. Hey, you do you, man. You just do you, man. Because a lot of Jake don't believe what's getting ready to come down the pipe is gonna, happen, Let me get this scripture real quick. Let me see. This is Amos chapter 5. I'm going to start at 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?" That's right. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. That's right. And that's why we're telling you people, man. See, these people don't get this. They don't get it, man. They just don't get it. Especially these beloved apostle Gabar calls them wacky tacky Christians, man. They just don't get it, man. They just don't get it. So when that day comes, like it says, when the day of the Lord, these people are gonna be caught up in gross darkness, man, because they haven't been following the right transcript. See, these people have been going off of some other shit, that Babylonian doctrine, man. The Esau doctrine, that Esau philosophy shit. So now they're gonna get destroyed when the day of the Lord comes, man, because they ain't gonna understand what's going on anyway. And it says, "Woe to them that desire the day of the Lord." I can't wait to things. They know how they be talking in the churches and shit. How they, But it says, "To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light." And they read, "As if a man flee from a lion in a bear bed." That's right. So you running from a lion, and this is just a metaphor for the trouble that's getting ready to come upon the earth. You running from one trouble, you're gonna run into something just as dangerous as the one you're running from. That's what it's telling you, because it says if you run from it says it's as if a man flee from a lion and a bear met him. That's right. So you're gonna fucking flee from the lion. You get away from the lion. You tired or out of breath. Bam! Here's a bear. And a bear is dangerous than a motherfucker. And a bear is fast. And he got what they call that motherfucker got long wind, man. He can run for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So that just tells you the danger we getting ready to evolve, man. That's getting ready to take place. As if a man flee from a lion and a bear met him, or he went into a house and leans his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I'm saying. So that's what we're telling you. It's called Jacob's trouble, if you will. So when that day comes, you're gonna think you're gonna have a little rest. Everything is all good. You go run into a house, then a serpent. It's just gonna be constant chaos after another. You get bit by a snake, you got a short time to try to get that, get somewhere where you can get that poison situation controlled, that poison under control, whatever. The antidote they call it. But in them days, they're telling you it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be dangerous, one danger after another. It's been constant dangerous shit going down. So it's not gonna be a day of light or ease and everything is all good. It's gonna be a day of total chaos out here, man, where people dying left and right. And we're only out here to tell you people, man, warn you, if you're not, hey, it's no sweat off our backs. You know what I'm saying? What we're doing out here is just basically washing the blood of you people off our hands, man. And it reads, it says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? That's right, man. So it's going to be a very dark day, man. Literally, man, and figuratively. So you people out here that think everything is a joke and everything is all dandy, hey, everything we're speaking and prophesying is just right around the corner, man. And it's going to fastly approach and catch up to you people before you know it, man. The end of the so-called white man's era is fastly coming to an end, man. And all we can do is just bring out these prophecies and let you people know. Because soon enough, man, the men of the Lord are not going to be out here on the highways and byways and doing this work. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be, incognito, if you will. We're not going to be out here, man. Let me see. So we just out here to warn these people, man. This is Amos. I'm gonna go Amos 9 and 10. It says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. That's right. All the sinners of his people, man, shall die by the sword, man. And you ask a simple Jake what is sin, and he won't even have to give you the straight up answer, man. He can't give you a straight, definite answer. He don't know. The sinner is the transgression of the laws, man. Nigga shaving, nigga eating pork, shrimp, lobster, doing all this shit, man. These are the sinners of the Lord people, doing all this shit, shooting, murking each other, whatever you call it. These are the sinners of the Most High's people, man. The people that's running up and down the street doing all this old crazy ass wild shit, man, and not taking into consideration that they're breaking every law that they're breaking all the laws that the Lord told us not to break. And I know we can't keep all the laws, statutes, and commandments, but there's some laws we can keep to the best of our abilities, man. And that's why we come out here and we try to warn Jake about, the little things he can keep under control. But like you say, Jake is simple as all day, man. He don't see the benefit in keeping in the laws and statutes of the Most High. He don't see no benefit of it. When the Bible tell you that the laws and statutes of the Most High is very beneficial to you, man. But Jake don't see that, man. So what happened is he's gonna get caught up in this Roman Empire point two, man. Basically this is Rome all over again. This is Rome all over again, man. So this place is everything is getting real nitty gritty, man. Everything is happening just at the right time the Lord, wanted to, man. So like we always say, it will behoove you people, especially you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, to get right. Come back to the Lord while the door's mercy is open. That's all we're telling you, man. The days are short. The days are getting long, faster. You see the time flying, man. Here it is. It's almost the 10th. It's the 10th already in the month. Shit, the month just started. Here the month flying. Times are flying, man. And before you know it, man, the whole world is going to be in total chaos. And this is why, this is how Esau, he's going to gradually get people to take that mark of the beast, because how, it's called gradualism, man. Time, I lost my train of thought, but anyway, it's, you can see time is flying by, but Esau is, he's at the same time, he's getting that RFID chip ready, the mark of the beast. And then before these people know it, all hell is going to be breaking loose out there, because they didn't take the time to get to know the Lord and get to know, what's getting ready to go down on the earth. So when that time comes, Esau gradually getting all this shit together, these people gonna get caught off guard, man. Because that time, Esau then got his plans in order, and got the MOTB in order, and then that's when he's gonna, famine's gonna happen, man. No food on the shelves. It's already happening right now. What you think those tariffs that Trump is fucking with all these other countries about? What you think that's gonna happen? That's gonna cause a total famine in the land, man. Because a lot of people jobs depend on these depend on China's imports, man. So when that don't stop, the trucks don't move, the stores don't get stocked. You know what I'm saying? Things get a little crazy, man. I think they send the security guards through here again. Every time I prophesy, they send their security guards through here. So we're getting that time, man. So we're gonna only warn you so much, man. If you hear or forbear, they always do that, man. They always send these jakes down here every time it's usually because I'm over there by the other construction, but now I'm not. But they send these jakes over here to walk by and see what I'm doing, It's all good. But that's what I'm saying. That's why the tariffs are going what they're doing, man. And before you know it, all hell is gonna be breaking loose. And these people are gonna find themselves in a pitiful case. And then we warned you, man. We told you these things, man. And it reads, did I go over that?
I think you spoke. I think you told them both.
How you doing? How you doing?
It's like, obviously, you want to see your people.
Yep. Our people wasn't supposed to drink it at that. They always send them jakes through here, man. Every time I come, it's about, especially in the morning times. It's, This is Jeremiah 49 and 12. It says, "For thus says the Lord, behold, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it." That's right. That's talking about us. We weren't supposed to have drinking of that cup, but we haven't drinking of it. We went through the hardcore slavery. We went through all the things that cup represent, man. We went through that, man. You know what I'm saying? So hey, when it reads, it says, For those says the Lord, behold, For thus says the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Yep. Shall surely drink of. That's right. So that's talking about these other nations, man. These other nations are going to drink of that cup, man. And that cup is hardcore slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, time is running. Time is coming, man. Time is it's coming fast, man. And these people are going to find out real soon, man. Real soon, man. Let's see. We're getting closer and closer, man. So this is Psalm 75 and 6. It says, "Promotion cometh neither from the east nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High is judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another." That's right. So the Lord is the one that set up these kingdoms all over the earth, man. The Lord is the one that brings a kingdom down, and he's the one that sets a kingdom up. And right now, he's getting ready to bring down this kingdom called America, man. And he's getting ready to set up the kingdom of Israel. So, Lord, he's the master. He's the one that does all the chess moves on the board, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord, and it reads, it says, "For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High is judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another." That's right. So that's what we're telling you. So it's the time for America to go down. The Lord is getting ready to put America down, and he's getting ready to set up the kingdom of Israel. And it goes, for in the hand of the Lord there is a cup. That's right. And that cup represents slavery, hardcore slavery, all the negative effects that that comes along with it, man. And it reads, "And the wine is red; it is full of mixture, and he pours out the same. But the dregs thereof are all the wicked." It says that, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall bring them out and drink them. That's right, man. So this is getting ready to come to these other nations, man. And you especially the so-called white man. So all these things are getting ready to come down in this place, man. We can't wait, man. The Lord is getting ready to bring this place down, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait till they get a chance. When it's their turn, they have to drink of that cup, man. Because we have surely drunken of that cup, man. We went through those hardcore slavery times, man. But the time is at hand when the Lord, is bringing that punishment up off of us, man. So yeah, we wait. We can't wait, man. So I know I can't. I can't wait to have me some slaves, man. Let's get that was. Come on, baby. There we go. Yeah. And it reads, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. That cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. That's right. That cup of slavery is getting ready to pass on to you, Edom, the so-called white man. So it says, let me read this again. It reads, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. You can equate that land of Uz to the land of USA right now. You know what I'm saying? United States. You're gonna equate that to now. And Edom is the progenitor. I'm just like, well, I can't think of it. Edom comes from Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? And it says, that cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. That's right. That's right. You're being exposed as we speak right now, man. We're exposing the so-called white man as we speak, man. We're exposing all the bullshit he's done all over the earth, all the bullshit he's lied, all the bullshit he's doing, all the shit he's trying to do, all the shit he's he's trying to do, all the shit he's done. You know what I'm saying? We exposing all this shit, all this history. So Esau is, your day is done, man. Your day is numbered, buddy. And it reads, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. That's right. Our punishment is accomplished. We have went through them hard times, man. And now we just have to get through now we got to go through Jacob's trouble. And then, hey, that's it. We're done with this place, man. And it reads, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. That's right, man. So that's why, that's why it says in the beginning of this book, live it up, live it up, man. It says, rejoice, have fun, man. Get out there and do your thing, man. Ain't no need to be bickering and cry down. You've been saving up those money, you've been saving up them coins for a rainy day. Well, hell, this is going to be one hell of a rainy day. You can use the motherfuckers now. You might as well get out there and party it up, man. Live your best life, man. Don't shortchange yourself, because once Esau bring all these draconian laws into place, man, a lot of you people are going to lose a lot of your riches right there. He's going to take a lot of your money. He's going to empty out your accounts and shit. So we're the best financial advisors you can get, and that's just to go out there and spend every nickel and penny you got, man. Basically, just empty it out, man. What you holding it for? Because Esau gonna take every fucking red cent you got in them motherfucking dungeons. You best believe that. So hey, we only out here to warn you people, man. Rather you hear from there, shit. It ain't no sweat on our back. Ezekiel 9, I'm going to go and start at 4. The Lord said unto me, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that's done in the midst thereof. That's right, man. And that mark that he's talking about setting on the men that's on the highways and byways, he's talking about that mark of exemption from judgment, man. He says, go set a mark upon the men that sign and cry for all the abomination that's done in the midst thereof, man. So that's why we come out here, we sign and crying. We hope that we get that mark of exemption. Not only are we doing it just for the mark, we're doing it because we truly don't like none of the shit that's going on out here, man. That shit is truly, after you find out who you are and what what we represent. This shit is annoying out here, man. This is all wickedness, man. And we represent righteousness. So, of course, this is going to be like oil and water trying to mix. It just don't mix, And the Lord said unto me, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that's done in the midst thereof. And the others, he said in my hearing, he's talking about the others, the non-elect, the people that's not going to make it, the people that's doomed for destruction. It says, in the others, he said, in my hearing, go ye after him through the city, and it says, and smite. Smite means kill. And it says, let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity. That's right. So the only one that can, the only one that have that spirit is the so-called white man. And that's the one that the Lord is going to give that green light to go on, to go at you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and began at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient man's house, which were before the house. That's right. So that's what he's saying. The Lord says, go and smite. It says, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. That's right. And that's Esau all day, man. If you don't know how Esau gets down, man, you lost in the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? You can see how he moves every day, man. How he hates you, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. How he wants to slay you, kill you, or put you down, and so on and so forth. Either with the sword, or he uses it with his science. What they call his science, man. So these things are ramping up faster and faster, man. My knee is starting to swell. Yep. So Esau, these times are coming. He knows he has but a short time, and he's getting ready to come out with he's coming out swinging, man. This is what time is coming, man. He's going to come out swinging. And this is Revelation 12:12. And it reads, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. That's right. He has a short fucking time left. You know what I'm saying? He knows that, man. And what the Lord said, his bounds are with thee, his months are with thee. It's like, he the number of his days. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord he knows his time is up, man. And that's why you see Esau running, jogging, hiking, kayaking, hunting. He knows that's the thing. He's in that spirit, man. He's always been in that spirit, because the Lord gave him that spirit. But he's an outdoorsman. But mentally, that's what he does, man. And a lot of you jakes, we simple. We're not simple. I don't mean simple. We plain. And you go into that word plain, it goes into it's like it slipped my mind, slacked it. But anyway, like we say, Jake, your everyday man. He just, roaming about, man. Let me get ready to close it out. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, what Esau wants to do, he wants to bring out his new world order, which is the mark of the beast, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to have most of you people. That's why when all this hell break loose, this is when Esau is going to try to cash in on his new world order. You know, bring out his MOTB, to cause all people, great, rich, and small, to take this mark. This is Revelation 13 and 9, and it reads, if any man have an ear, let him hear. Oh, not slack. This is not I'm slack. This Revelation 13 and 16 is slack. It says, and he conquers all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. That's right. So that's what's getting ready to come down the pipe, man. And we believe that through the Spirit, that Trump is getting ready to push this MOTB amongst the people, man. And all they're waiting for is one. All they need, should I say, all they need is one major event to take place here in America. What they call a T attack, which would be a false flag. Some T attack, so they can get people into a frenzy. Basically what they're doing is they playing psychological warfare, mind games with the people, psychological warfare with the people, and that's getting the people all concerned. That had the people lean unto him for answers and help, and that's when he's going to present this MOTB, which is a micro C-hip, I should say, and that's going to be what they're going to insert in your hand, or they're going to put something in your forehead. And that's the way you're going to be able to operate in society, where you can buy, sell, and all that. Where you're going to pay your rent, car note, insurance, and so on and so forth with this chip. Your bank account with a card, it just won't happen. It won't work no more. They're going to need that. You're going to have this new world order system in order to function in the society. That's what's getting ready to come. And that's why we're warning you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Asian Americans. That's what we're warning you from. That this thing is getting ready to come, man. You know, so yeah, that's it, man. I'm gonna close this out. You know, we're closer and closer to the end of this place, man. And we're warning you, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that the end is at hand. I mean, the end is near. You know, and the kingdom is at hand. Slack it, man. You know. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, Shalom.